No,
wait.
Alright,
You know what I'm gonna do?
alright.
What I'm gonna do, yeah, because I'm not too sure of this. I want to go through all of Bandit's whole team and him value each player individually. That's what I want to do. Because I need
If
to
you do the
know.
same for yourself, then we're doing
Yeah,
it.
we'll do that
together.
after. We'll do that after. But what is?
Valuations
What's
crazy.
No, but are
what
we
is?
actually gonna do it, or you doing that? Oh, we'll
No,
do it
no,
after.
we'll do it for all three of us. We'll do it for all three of us.
Alright, cool. Alright,
So you
yeah,
see, so
yeah.
the first place Vicario, yeah, first ever. So Vicario, what's his value? His value?
About 35 mil. 30,
Excuse
35
me?
mil. We bought him for 25 mil.
35 million Vicario.
We bought him for
I
25
don't know.
mil. 30,
I ain't watched
35
him
mil.
play. I ain't watched him properly. I don't know what he's
About
about.
30 to 35 mil.
35 million for.
Oh no! You know what?
Money.
He's worth wait, George. He's worth more than Onana. He has to be worth more than Onana.
Onana was 50 million, bro.
Onana was about 40 million. It's crazy.
No, but I'm asking you what his true value is. You're saying he's worth 35
it's about 35. You know what? We can compare it to
No. Don't go on that. Don't go on that. I want you to do. Okay, cool. So Vicario's 30 million. Okay, cool.
Someone send in the chat what the transfer market value is, isn't it? I don't care. They can.
No, it's cool. Let's go. Don't worry about all that. Who's next? Poro. What's Poro worth?
Oh, Poro's in a big. I can't lie. Poro's worth a lot of money. People try to.
How much? Give the name.
I just want to let you know. Yeah. You know, since Poro's come in,
I'm interested.
He has the most goal contributions from defense. You do know that.
This is a build up to some crazy.
I'm interested. I'm very interested in this.
Poro's a 50 million pound player.
Oh my gosh.
50 million pound player. There's no doubt in my mind.
I know.
He is.
It's true. You know what? I've heard other people saying I don't rate Poro.
How much did you buy Jeremy Frimpong for? 30. He's way more experienced than Frimpong. And he's come to the Premier League, and he's
way more experienced or better.
He's had more goal contributions than Trent. He's had more goal contributions than Trent.
I'm not saying. Listen, Jules.
So we're talking about 50 million.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. I said to you, everyone said the same thing. I don't rate him because I haven't seen him like that, so I can't say he's worth that. Everyone says the same thing to me. Poro's a good right back. We was linked with him. And I was thinking, nah.
He's like Trent. Defensively, forget about it. He's a bit.
He's like Trent's crazy. He's like Trent is crazy.
But he is though.
Listen,
he's crazy.
He can't pass. He can't play. I don't think his technical level is at the same. Nowhere near.
Then he's not like Trent. Then is he?
But at the same time,
exactly.
No. But you know why you guys are trying to do that? Because at the same time, when you talk about levels of right backs in the Premier League, you go Trent, and then when you talk about going forward, it's Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro going forward with his passing. There's not many players in the Premier League.
Yeah, but he's not better than Reece James going forward, is he? So
his passing is way better than Reece James. That's what I mean.
Way better than Reece James. Are you losing your mind?
Pedro Porro's passing is unreal.
Way better than Reece James, you said.
You two know more because I know D watches Tottenham. I don't really watch Tottenham.
No way.
Pedro Porro. All right, let's move on. Anyway. I don't want to say.
So Romero is how much?
As we said, 60 to 70 mil.
No, give me a number. I want the number.
65
mil.
70. In the middle.
Virgil was 75 million.
Virgil. No, that's a different market. That's 10 years
This
ago.
was years ago.
No, but that's 10 years
Virgil was worth 75 million years ago.
Okay, but in this market, Fofana was 80 million. In this market, Harry Maguire was 80 million. That was even a couple years ago. Harry Maguire.
No, Maguire's the same market as Virgil. Same market. That was same market.
Yeah. So
wait. Hold on. Is Romero better than Maguire though?
Way better than Maguire.
No, he's got to be. He's got to be. Maguire stinks. Maguire stinks, bro.
Is Romero better? You pick Romero ahead of Maguire?
I won't pick none of them. They both stink.
I'm picking Romero ahead of Maguire.
Do you know what you said about Hodgson earlier? Yeah, you know what you said about Hodgson earlier when you spoke about you see him and you're like raw. Yeah, in Real Madrid, I'm seeing a real player. Like I'm seeing Romero, I feel like at a bigger club, because I do feel like at Tottenham he's probably been held back in his last couple of years. I generally do feel like that we've held him back. At a bigger club, you'll watch Romero and be like, "Rah, the centre back is world class.
But you know, Jules, you're right. I see him play for Argentina. He looks different.
When you see him play for like Argentina with the bigger level players,
he's
like a different player. He's a different.
No, he looks different. When I see him for Argentina, he looks different. He looks different.
If you look at his record for Argentina, he's got like a clean sheet record where they went like 20 odd games. Like he's an unreal centre back for Argentina.
So you're 65, 70 more. Okay, Van de Ven.
Oof. Van de Ven again.
I think Van de Ven's better than him.
Van de Ven's probably worth around the same because we brought him for 35, 40 mil. I'd say
how much? Give me a number.
60, 65 mil again. 100%.
I think Van de Ven's better than Porro. I think Van de Ven's better than Romero.
A lot of people do. A lot of people think he's better.
No, not a lot of people. I think he is.
No, I know. A lot of people do agree with that, but I think out and out defending, Romero is a better defender. Like when you talk about the art of defense, in it, but Van de Ven's
Romero's a much more of a liability, man.
He's a liability.
So
I told you, man, I'm a defender. I'm a pure defender. So I like Romero because he's chaotic, but he's a pure defender.
No, I would agree with the Van de Ven one. I agree with the Van de Ven one. I don't agree with Romero. All right, cool. Udogie.
Again, another, I think.
Dead food. No. I don't care what anyone says.
Let him value.
No. Because again, we're talking about players that get recognition at the highest level. Pep Guardiola, when he played against him, like,
what value? How much is he worth?
We're talking about. For me, not last season, the season before that.
Bro, how much is he worth now?
I'm building it up.
Let me
build it up. Let me
right now.
You'll get your clips, D. Don't worry. The build-up will make them better. How about that? The build-up's gonna make the clip better. So let me get the build-up. Yeah, so let people know where I'm at. So with him, the season before the last, he was one of the best left backs in the league. This last year, he was poor in it. So I'm saying about 40 mil. 40, 45.
Fair enough.
That's not no build-up. I thought you were gonna build it up to say something crazy.
No, you know what? No. Wait, do you not understand him? He was gonna say something crazy. He brought it down. He knew what he was gonna say.
I want to say something crazy.
He knew he was gonna get clipped. He knew he was gonna get clipped. He was gonna say something. 60 million.
You realized what was gonna happen.
He knew he was gonna get clipped.
Where are you there now? Where are we up to? Bissouma.
15 mil. 15.
Free transfer.
15, man.
All right. Gray.
Nah, do you know what? Gray, I don't want to value him, man. We just brought him for 40 million because he's a youngster.
How much is he worth?
Why can't you value him?
He's worth what we brought him for, 40 million, innit? That's what we
say that then. Just be honest. Say that then.
No, but we've only had him for a year. We've barely seen him. He's looked better. But
he's your player.
He's what worth? He's
worth what we bought him for, 40 mil.
40 mil, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
So.
With Sar's a bit difficult, man, because he's been here for a while.
It's not difficult.
Like 30 mil, 30, 35.
For what? Why is he 30 mil? What's he doing?
He's a good player, but you know what it is? You have to think. I think with him, he struggled because he's been in Tottenham where he's played with a few managers, innit? Like he came years ago when he was a youngster, and then I think he originally joined under Mourinho, and then he had obviously Conte where he started to pick up, and then he had what was it Nuno after Conte? Who was it?
I don't see nothing in that.
Ryan Mason. He's had a few different managers, man. Sar's good. 35
mil. Nothing in him.
I think under Frank, a lot of people think under Frank he'll become in his own, like because he's. For me, I don't even want to say that I'm mad because you guys are gonna get me talking to you.
Say it.
I'm saying.
Nah, do you know what it is? When you talk about his archetype, the way he plays. He's old school, innit? Like he's got that like Yaya Toure, Vieira stride through the midfield. He's long with his strides. He's good with the ball. But wait. Listen. Let me not. I'm not saying he's.
Wait. George, you say Yaya Toure, Patrick Vieira.
The archetype.
No, use other players. Use other players.
You mean black and slim and tall and run.
Yeah, but there's been bare black slim guys. Players. Don't use them guys.
Say like nowadays, Ducore and them man like that. He's got them type.
Yeah, use them guys. Sissoko, use them sort of guys. Don't use Vieira and
Sonogo. Use Sonogo.
Use them guys. Ngog. Use them sort of guys.
No, we're talking about players that got that big long build from midfield, and I feel like he just needs to play. He needs to be solidified in his position because right now under Postecoglou, he's playing as some pressing machine in the 10, and then under Conte, he was a number 6. So he's been used in too many different positions in his young career.
This is a nice.
35 mil.
35. Okay.
Madison.
Bentancur.
Oh, yeah,
Bentancur, about 30 mil.
Okay.
Madison.
I don't rate him. 30 mil.
30 mil, yeah? All right, cool. Heung-min Son.
Brendan Johnson. Brendan Johnson.
Brendan Johnson. 40 mil.
Go Johnson. How much?
40 mil for Son. 40 to 50.
40 million for Son. Have you lost your mind? How old is he?
31, I think.
No way. No way.
I don't care.
Unless he goes Saudi Arabia, you'll never get that sort of money.
I'm suggesting Saudi prices, but if he's gonna leave Tottenham, let's have it right. There's only a big club that's gonna come in for Son, a big club that can afford to have a player like Son. Like, if he leaves Tottenham to go to another European club, let's have it right. He can go to Inter Milan, AC Milan. He'll go to one of the giants.
Inter Milan is not spending 40 million. Inter Milan do not spend that sort of money. But I'm saying
he will go to a giant of Europe if he was to go to Europe. So they would have to spend 35, 40 million. Man.
All right.
20 million.
And you have to remember what Son comes with is his whole fan base, where they all they'll make that 40 million back in the season.
I hear
it.
That's
accurate things, mad. I see them pre-season. It's mad.
Yeah, I hear it.
We got you in Korea. We're playing Arsenal in Korea, like doing a North.
Yeah, they got him all over.
I hear it. No, George, you're right. George, you're right.
He's all over the city. All right, cool. Brendan Johnson. I've done that already, innit? You did that already or not? Brendan Johnson.
35.
That's sticky, innit? That's sticky. That is sticky. Brendan Johnson is sticky.
He scored bare goals last season.
I know, but
he got more goals than all of your wingers. How about that?
Why is he only 30 million then? Why is he only 30 million?
All your wingers.
Wait.
Because I don't rate him, but he scored more goals than all your wingers.
Whose wingers?
Apart from Salah.
So it's not all our wingers then?
Apart from Salah.
It's not all our wingers then? It's not all our wingers.
Apart from you're the guy that who scored more than him. He scored more than everyone else.
No, that's crazy. It's got all our wingers except from Salah.
Well, do you know what?
That's my winger.
You would know about celebrating second, so hey, maybe I'm taking a leaf out of your book.
Yeah. Anyway, no problem. All right, next one.
What's his name? The striker.
Kulusevski.
Oh yeah, Kulusevski.
How much?
70 million pounds.
70
million pounds.
I'm never arguing because I like Kulusevski. I ain't gonna lie. It costs a lot of money for him. I don't know about 70 million, but it costs.
Kulusevski in this market, we're talking about Semenyo, Mbomo, and these types of players are going for 60.
Who's Mbomo?
Mbomo.
Oh, I'm thinking who you talking about?
Nah, he's actually. I think you said Mbomo, isn't it? I think that's what he's supposed to say.
Okay.
Yeah, Kulusevski.
But regardless, in this market for a Premier League player at his level, he's a top player. Yeah, maybe I think Tottenham have held him back a little bit at times, but this is a player that's worth 70 million, no doubt, my man. No doubt.
70 mil.
And he's only 24, 25
I reckon he is. I reckon he is.
All right, Bergvall.
Again,
I'm thinking. I've actually heard clubs were offering 40 million for him already this summer, but Spurs turned them down. I think this Bergvall's a 50 million pound player right now. 50 million pound player.
Why?
Maybe even 60 mil.
George, when you said 40, I left it.
50, 60
then you've gone up 10, then you got another 10. George.
At least 50.
George, leave it at 40.
I'm telling you now, Bergvall is one of the next best.
I think he's a good player. I think he's a very good player.
Come out of Tottenham. I'm talking about to come out of the Premier League. Like I'm talking about he's going to be one of the best players in the Premier League.
Well, history.
No, not in history. I'm talking about right now.
Of all time.
He's walking toe-to-toe with Gerrard. Cool, no problem.
I've never said he's walking with Gerrard. I'm just saying.
You're saying one of the greatest players in Premiership history. That's Gerrard level.
So he's going to be one of the best players to come out of the Premier League right now.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
So I don't think he's gonna stay his full career at Tottenham. I don't think he do. I don't think he will. But
so De Bruyne levels.
Nah, not a De Bruyne level. Like De Bruyne is one of the best ever. Like you compare him to Gerrard. So I don't know if he'll be De Bruyne levels, but he'll be a top player, man. Like I think in a few years he'll be world class. He'll be world class in the next couple of years. No.
World class, you said. Whoa. Stop.
Within the next
stop. Relax, man. You're rating Bergvall way too high, bro.
No. You guys, no. All right, D. Let's have it right. Yeah, we have to be fair on this. I've watched Bergvall closely for his whole time at Tottenham. Plus, even before we signed him before we signed Tottenham, so I was keeping tabs on him, and I watched all his preseason. And I've got a video clip of me saying it this time last year. I watched him in preseason. I said, watch. This player will be a first-team player for Tottenham last season where he'll be key.
So what?
So he won player of the season in his first season in Tottenham.
Well, for Tottenham.
You said,
listen
to yourself.
This is one of the this player is cold.
You said he's going to be one of the best players to come out the Premier League. You said,
yeah, he will be.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
What do you mean? What does that mean? I just
one of the best players to come out of the Premier League.
Yeah,
you've seen. So when you've seen Bergvall playing, and you look at him and say he's going to be one of the. Is he one of the best
top players right now? Right now, not of all time.
One sec. So right now, looking at it right now, is
when you talk about young G's, he's one of the best.
No.
Is he Grandberg?
He's one of the best under 21 midfielders in the Premier
League. Wait, one sec.
No, you want to take this conversation elsewhere. I'm not taking this conversation elsewhere. We're doing valuations of players, so
we're doing valuations. But I'm saying you said that Bergvall's going to be one of the best players coming out the Premier League, and now you're saying one of the best young players. So which one is it?
No, but that's what. But you know what I mean by that. You're just trying to take it somewhere else. So exactly
what you mean by that.
I meant that he was when you talk about the young players in the Premier League, when they come up in the next 2 to 3 years, and they're now the main players. Bergvall's going to be one of the best out of them, and he will probably eventually leave Tottenham to go to a bigger.
All right. I
see that. Maybe a Real Madrid, Barcelona.
You said he's going to be world class in 2 years. So now you're talking about young players.
I think he's going to be a good player, but world class is crazy. Like, so Jules, youngsters, yeah. The best youngster this year was. Well, the best youngster was Gravenberch. Where's he go now?
The thing is, I've been rating Gravenberch. I've been rating Gravenberch.
I didn't say you don't rate him. I said, where'd you put him next to Gravenberch?
But Gravenberch, he's had so much years on Bergvall for me to even compare them. Like, this is Bergvall's first year in a top Premier League,
and he hasn't done anything. He's not done anything.
He balled out.
Same as Gravenberch. This is his real first year.
No, you're saying that. Well, Gravenberch has been. He was Ajax captain at 16. That's not a small thing, you know. He was Ajax captain at 16, and he was playing in the Eredivisie and Champions League at that level, and then moved to Bayern Munich. It's different levels, bro. Gravenberch has been playing at the top.
Where's this guy been? Where's this guy Bergvall? Where's he been?
He just came from He came from some Swedish team, some next Swedish team.
What team? You don't even know the team.
Djurgården, FC Djurgården or something like that.
Djurgården.
There's some next Swedish team, bro.
Didn't you play them this year?
No, that was Chelsea. You're talking about Chelsea.
Did Chelsea play them this year?
I think Chelsea played them. I think so. I'm not.
All right. Anyway, all right. Let's move on. Let's
get back to it because
how much is Solanke? How much is Solanke worth?
Not what we paid for him.
He's gone down. Definitely.
40 mil, 35, 40 mil.
35, 40 mil. That's fair. That's quite fair.
That stinks.
How's that? We bought him for 65. I'm saying we've lost 20 to 25 million.
I know it stinks. It stinks.
I don't think that he's a bad player, but I think he'll gain some more value if he has a good season next year. But he has lost value in this season, 100%, bro.
He's definitely lost value. Definitely that.
Yeah, that's fair. If that's the ranks, I mean that level of that team is not enough players that are worth enough money, to be honest.
Well, you know what it says, yeah.
But there's this thing I've never said I rated my team like that. The only players that I've put in some big bracket were Van der Ven, Bergvall, Kulusevski, Romero. That's probably it. All the other players I say like 50 million. Porro, like the 50 millions are deep. That's what you get for a good player, just a good player. 60, 70 million.
All right, Jules, let me ask you a question, Jules. I was using a thing earlier on, yeah, and you kept on alluding to something, yeah. Is this Tell guy? Is he a good signing? You got him permanently now.
No. You're just trying to
sign him permanently.
You're trying to run back the Wolfie team.
Oh yeah, no. You alluded to saying if it's a good signing. I was waiting for it. I wanted to hear you say
that was a passing conversation. I wasn't. That was you. You knew I wasn't trying to. I had another objective.
I wanted to know if it was a good signing or not. You didn't answer it. I wanted to know.
You know what it is with the Tell signing? It's just like it was one of the. It's a formality. Like he's a young player. I don't really rate him too highly in it. Like I don't think it's a bad signing because he's young and he can always improve. He's always good. There's upside to these types of players. Like if he doesn't work out, it could be a mess. We could end up selling him for 15, 20 million. We've spent, I think, 35 mil. The deal ended up being around 35 million, 33 million or something like that with the add-ons.
Couldn't you put someone that's more prolific than him?
But he's not expecting. He's just there. We're still trying to sign a proper
that's
winger.
Mad. He's not just there. It's crazy.
Because that's what you do with young players, isn't it? You sign young players to be in and around the team, and if they blow up, they blow up. If they don't, then it is what it is. Like you've had that with Minamino and these types of players. Like you just take these risks. Tell's just clearly a risk that Tottenham are trying to be calculated.
No, I wasn't. All right, Jules. All it was, I wanted to ask. You know, is because you alluded to the answer. I just wanted to because I don't watch Tell. I don't know if he's good or not. I've only seen him a couple of times. I don't know if he's good.
He's not a top. I wouldn't rate him highly in it. Like,
I ain't seen him score one single goal.
Under Frank, we might see a different.
Has he scored a goal?
Yeah, he scored like 3 goals or something like that. I think.
I ain't seen him. That's what I'm saying. I haven't seen him, so I just wanted to know your real opinion about him.